Hello students, welcome to the video series of subject mobile application development. We are in the third unit, that is components and layouts. Today's our topic is the next layout structure, that is table layout. Before this we have seen absolute layout, linear layout. So now today's topic is our table layout. Course outcome is to develop rich user interface using components and layouts. So coming to the table layout, in the table layout we have to design the layout in the form of table, that is it will consist of table rows and table column. So the learning outcome includes what is table layout, that is we have to see the basic introduction to the design structure of table layout, the different attributes related to the table layout, and a simple example demonstrating how to design a user interface using table layout. POs mapped are PO1, PO4, PO6 and PO7. So coming to table layout arranges the groups of views. Views means the controls into rows and columns. We will use the table row element to build a row in the table. Each row has 0 or more cells. Each cell can hold one view object. Table layout containers do not display border lines for their rows, columns or cells. So it is one of the simplest structure in which we will arrange our screen in terms of rows and columns. So as shown in the given figure, we have divided the screen into row 1, row 2, row 3. 3 rows we have divided, and in row 2 we have divided it into again 3 columns, that is column 1, column 2 and column 3. In each row we can place our view or what we call as a control. The table rows or the table columns have no borders. We can specify the border with the help of attributes. So this is one of the simplest structure in which we can align our components according to our customization. So next is the different attributes related to the table layout. First is Android ID, which is mandatory to the every layout or every component we use on the screen. So ID we have to assign. Next is collapse columns. This specifies the zero based index of the columns to collapse. The column indices must be separated by a comma, likewise 1, 2 and 5. Shrink columns means if we want to shrink the columns, the zero based index of the columns to shrink. The column indices, again the indexes of the columns are used to shrink or to collapse the columns. Similarly stretch columns, again the indices values are used. So coming to the layout structure, how we can design our layout structure. So table layout, some id is given, so that attribute will be id. Table layout id equals to table 1. Layout width, it will fill according to the size of the parent, therefore fill parent. We can give as match parent or fill parent. So width and height we have specified of the table layout. Next, inside the table layout we have given a table row. Table row attribute is there. Same attributes here are used, that is width and height is specified. Inside that table row we have placed a text view, that is a text box. The text box attributes are given, that is text. Inside the text view is time, layout, height and width of particular text view, and column. Column is in that table row, one column is specified for the text view. Next we have taken a next component, that is text clock. It will design the text clock. Width and height attributes are given. So here we have completed our table row. First row is completed. Now coming to second row, similar type of coding is tags are given. Table row, next table row, text view we have taken and edit text we have taken. attributes, here we can see every component or a view inside the table layout are given layout height and width. So it will specify how that will be displayed on inside the that table, corresponding table row or table column. So table row, second table row consists of text view, edit text, and we have completed that table row with slash table row. Third row, similar contents are given. So we have taken 3 table rows. Next table row consists of an rating bar. A rating bar will display the rating in stars. Next table row we have given it as button. So likewise we can design our table layout. So according to the tags we have given in the previous slide, a structure like this will appear on our screen. That is, a text box is given in the table row. Second, time is displayed in table clock. Next, we have given a text view control and an edit text. Next, we have given text view is first name and edit text is that line that is appearing on the screen. In the third table row, we have given last name as a text view and edit text in front of it. In the next table row, we have given a rating bar, and in the next table row, we have given a submit button. So likewise, we can design our table layout structure. Inside we can place our components. So this is one of the simplest layout structure we can design, and it is very easy to manage our components inside the table layout. So the important MSBT related questions are: explain the table layout with example and list the different attributes of table layout in your design. So today we have learned about basic introduction to the table layout, attributes of table layouts, and a demo example showing how to use the table layout. So thanks for watching the video. In the next part we will see frame layout, that is another layout structure in Android.